fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, Helmas, neuf, cabrit café bless.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate,
Hey.
activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot. Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Sorry. Hi. Hi. Y'all know I'm messy. Whatever. It is what it is. All right. Okay. I'm messy. I was supposed to go back on Station Head and talk about this, but I don't have the time. So I told you I'd come back on YouTube. So we're here. Hi. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Welcome back to the Shine Everywhere Show. Hope you're having a good day, good night, good evening, afternoon, wherever it is, wherever you are. I hope it is grand. And we are here today to be extremely messy. Why not? I mean, it's Friday. Y'all ain't got no job. Just kidding. So I'm here, Flip. So, y'all, I was out here in these streets minding my business. Okay. Now, I know a lot of y'all know that myself and Stormisha, Alizé, Mocha Shay, Bade Shay, Jenkins, girl, Stormisha, Tornado, Warnado, Hurricane, Flood, Blizzard / Sleet, Tropical Thunderstorm, Monroe, girl. Now, we don't necessarily like each other. It is what it is. So it's here, Flip. And I am not what, don't get me wrong. Like, okay, I don't like him. So what? Okay, he doesn't like me, whatever. But I'm not a hater. Like, there's no reason for me to hate. He's had plenty of exclusives. And I don't be calling them out. Like, I mean, even when I get bored his exclusives, I take them. Even when I get bored with Stormisha's exclusives, I take them. I just like, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. Let me show you how to do this. So I'm here, Flip. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. So, yeah. So there's no issue. You know, he's gross. I'm not. Whatever. So he dropped an exclusive last night of audio of a conversation / interview that he had with R. Kelsley, okay, with Robert Sylvester Kelly from prison, okay. They was on the phone, Stormisha and allegedly Robert was on the phone talking about Stormisha mama. Absolutely. They was on the phone talking about his mother. And he made it seem like, he's so interested, sitting over here with your pregnant ass. So like he's so sensitive and so like in the knowing of wanting to know what happened with his mama. So him and Kel sat on the phone and had an interesting conversation. Allegedly, it was more so of a one-sided conversation. They really didn't have much interactions with each other. So we're going to get into that. So a little birdie was like, Sean, did you see Storm's audio or video of him talking to R. Kelly? So I'm like, no, when did he drop it? They're like, he just did now. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and check it out. So I went over there being messy. Went over there to go and take a listen. And if you don't know, let me put a picture up because y'all know I like to put pictures up so we can, put it in the context. If you don't know who Stormisha is, boom, this is him. So Stormisha sat over there, over yonder on his platform, and he came forward with this exclusive interview with R. Kelly. So I went over there to listen, and I'm going to say this. Immediately, bells started to ring in my head. The reason why is because I'm an editor. If you look on my video, we've done a lot of videos of edited videos of survivings and things in that nature. All right? So I know a good edit when I hear a good edit because I edit all the time. There's plenty of edits that I do to where I'll remove certain audio because I don't want to play it or certain words said that I don't want said. So I'll remove it. I know how to do all that. Okay. And there's plenty of technology to where you can change voices. You do all types of stuff, all type of really cool, fun stuff with editing software. So bells started to go off in my mind like immediately. And the first bell, we're going to get into that when we get into that. So the title says, I just want to give you a quick little backstory. So the title says Storm Monroe stole Kelly. Is it just Kelly? Okay, I need to put an off down. Kelly, audio from Natasha Simona, exclusive, okay, to spite Tasha K. All righty, let's get into that. So the beautiful, let me pull her up. I kind of love to come with a cup of tea. So Natasha, my girl, gorgeous, beautiful. She has exclusive audio from R. Kelly, okay? And the audio she has is from her producer, Rick, that produces her show. Now, she's more so of a radio podcaster, like a Wendy Williams, and whatnot. Her voice even is even similar to Wendy Williams. She has a very soothing voice. I love her. So if you guys haven't checked out Natasha Simona, make sure you go over there and check her out. So she comes forward. Now, again, this audio, okay, that she put up here, this was from 7 days ago, okay, that this audio was put up, all right? She also has multiple different recorded conversations that R. Kelly had with her friend, Rick. And her producer, Rick, has been friends with R. Kelly for over 30 years. Hold on. Sorry. So, been friends with her producer, producer, Rick, who the audio is coming from. It's not her actually on the phone with R. Kelly. It's her producer, Rick. All right. And he has a conversation with R. Kelly because the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, the final chapter, has dropped on Lifetime. So the conversation was being had with Rick and R. Kelly. Rick is the producer of Natasha Simona's show. During this conversation, it was a recorded conversation and an exclusive conversation. And Rick was getting this conversation for Natasha. Okay, that's why the content exclusively comes from Natasha. Okay, a week ago. Okay, Storm's audio came out yesterday. Okay, so again, how? Because we have to get into the exclusive. Because again, if you look here, it says, right, she says, any use of my video, please credit me. She said this over a week ago, right, when she had dropped this. And then if you look on the flyers, all of them state that this information is exclusive, okay, about Tasha, the information that R. Kelly talked about Tasha K, and on and so forth. It is all exclusive, okay? He only talked to Rick, all right? You look at in the front of each flyer on the IG, it says exclusive. Exclusive means first. Exclusive means number one. So how can this woman a week ago post the same audio that Storm just posted? Let's get into this. Boom. But I was about to say, please shut up. Don't say nothing. His title says, let's click his channel. Shut up. We want to hear none of that. Dry. It says R. Kelly addresses Lifetime documentary.
However,
R. Kelly calls in and drags Tasha K and correction officer for running his case. Exclusive phone call. Okay, exclusive phone call. How was this exclusive if it happened 7 days ago? That doesn't make any sense to me. How is this exclusive if it happened 7 days ago? And a lot of bigger YouTubers like to take from smaller YouTubers, and people say, oh, well, Natasha's not a YouTuber. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. If you have a YouTube, you're a YouTuber. If you have a YouTube, you're a YouTuber. She does have a YouTube. She does. Y'all go subscribe. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. As you see, a day ago, she posted the Lifetime information and whatnot. And then you see Storm posted, R. Kelly talks about what? And he talked about some exclusive. How was it exclusive? How was it exclusive if it was done 7 days ago? Everything that he has, she has. But he says that his is exclusive, although hers came out first. What? Stormisha. How is it an exclusive, sir, if it was out 7, almost 8 days before yours? It's not an exclusive. This woman, Natasha Simona, she earned this. This is something that was given to her at a real exclusive. No one else has this audio. No one else. Storm, if you had an exclusive from R. Kelly, which again, he talked to her he got to talk to Rick over a week ago. Over a week ago, he talked to Rick, the producer of Natasha's show, Natasha Simona, of her show, girl. Why would R. Kelly not tell you that he already spoke to somebody? Because R. Kelly's not, why would he tell you that this is exclusive information if he's giving you the same information that he already gave 7 days ago? Why would he lead you on to make you think that you're first? You didn't talk this, your phone call came out again after Natasha's. It didn't come out before. So you can't say in any way, shape, or form that it's one, an exclusive, and then two, you can't say that you didn't take that phone call from her. You can't say that. Because even in Natasha's recordings, when she's playing the recordings, it's clearer what R. Kelly is saying on the phone because it's one party. That's why the ears of editing, Storm, the ears of editing, I hear it. It's all up and through that. And we're going to get into that too, even timestamps. Yeah, I definitely cover my receipts. It's not me hating. It's just give the woman her credit. Give the woman her credit. Haven't you stole from enough Black women? Yeah, I may roast them, but you stealing from them. Haven't you stole from enough Black women? Haven't you stole from enough Black women? Okay? Leave these women alone. That's why they shake like this. Leave them alone. Oh my God. You just keep riding their back. Get on people's feet. Oh my God. How many Black women you gonna get? I mean, just use them and leave them. Your mama did a number on you. Your mama, her and master sleeping on ass. She did a number on you. Because what is going on here, sir? What's going on here? All you have to do is give a woman her credit. That's all. I do it all the time. I love shouting people out so that they know real recognize real. How do you have exclusive on your, again, Storm? You said it's an exclusive. How? If the same literal information and audio was done 7 days ago. You literally stole from this woman. I don't care what you say. Storm. Because people like him, you literally gotta take him like a dog and rub his face in it. Okay. Natasha has the full audio of the beginning of the phone call to the end of the phone call with R. Kelly, when Rick, her producer Rick, is talking to R. Kelly, the beginning all the way to the end of the phone call, right? Let's get into Stormisha.
I don't have but 15 minutes, man. So I was told to give you a call.
Absolutely. And I know we only got 15 minutes, so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get straight to the chase.
One, same audio. Two, We have no idea. Is this the beginning of the conversation? Were you already talking and then got into the tea? So you know, like what? Hey Storm, how you doing? He didn't say Storm's name. He didn't say hello Storm, hi Storm, thanks for having me Storm. He didn't say Storm's name at all. Okay, and right when Storm's voice comes in, the R. Kelly's audio completely clips off. So all you hear is Storm. You should still hear. It should be like a talk, like them talking over one another. It wasn't. As soon as Storm started talking, R. Kelly's audio cut completely off. Throughout this 15-minute conversation that Storm had with R. Kelly never acknowledges him. He never, literally never acknowledges him in a way to where he's saying something for Storm to answer. Saying, Storm, what do you think about this? That did not happen. Now, was the verb, the adjective, was Storm the word said out loud? Yes. But was he called literally by name? No. And let's get into that. Like I saw coming to go to see what's the timestamp? 154. Right here, this is the first time he says the word Storm. Listen.
You know, Storm to kind of like put it together.
Yeah, I got you.
Gonna have to, you know, Storm to kind of like put it together.
Yeah.
But you're just gonna have to, you know, Storm to kind of like put it together.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, he says storm through, put it together. Storm through, like you, meaning a lot or quickly. You have to, you know, there's a lot, you know, of people, you know, a lot of names, you know, that I could be talking about right now. So you're gonna have to kind of storm through. That's not him literally saying hi Storm, like he's not. That's just him saying the word Storm. Okay, that was it. That wasn't him calling him by name. It was not. And then it happens again at the 9:52 mark. Now, I also want you to pay attention to in this part where he says storm through and we said storm through and listen, because R. Kelly says storm through and. Now let's go down to the 9:52 mark where he says Storm's name again, allegedly. Let's get into this. Listen.
It's a go figure. Storm, man. Storm, man. Storm, man.
Edit. He doesn't just say Storm's name alone. It's always, when he says the word storm, something follows immediately. In the beginning, it says storm through, and then storm through end. And then it's right here, at the second time where it's saying, he just cut out the through. That's why it says storm and. Because if you listen to the clip, it's an edit. I'm like, that's clearly an edit. Because he used the storm through and, okay? That's literally, listen. Hold on. We'll go back to the 154 mark. He says storm through and. Okay, listen. Hold on. Oops, sorry.
You know, storm through, kind of like put it together.
Yeah, I got you.
Storm through, put it together. Now listen, there's a word in the middle. Hold on, let's go to 9:54 or 52. Right here. 9:52. Right here, boom.
Oh, man. On the internet, there's a picture of it. It's a go figure. Storm, man.
Okay, he never just says storm, because there's edits after it. Like he's editing it. Why does he just say storm? Like that he never acknowledges storm. Now, if the 9:52 mark, because he does not say the word name, nothing, storm, anytime throughout the video, besides at the 154 and the 9:52 mark. Those are the only times. That's it. Okay? So anytime he says, he does not just directly say storm. When he says Tasha K, he says Tasha K. He doesn't say Tasha K and no, he's naming her like that because he literally put stamping, you know, the name on it type of situation. He never stamps Storm's name throughout the entire video. Also, if you listen to the audio, another reason how you know that it's edited is because there's a longevity throughout the conversations where Storm says nothing. This is your interview. This is you having questions for him and him clearing his name, allegedly. is what this conversation is, while throwing Tasha under the bus. Again, same audio that Natasha has, same audio. The only difference is that certain words and whatnot is edited out so that the conversation sounds different. That's it. But not only is Storm silent throughout the majority of the interview, he also it never comes to a point to where him and R. Kelly are truly directly talking to one another. Because in the interview that Rick does with the producer Rick with Natasha's show, anytime he had a question for R. Kelly or wanted to interject, R. Kelly would let him. There's times here to where Storm's in this video trying to make it seem as if he's interjecting. R. Kelly never directly aligns with Storm's interjections, because you can't do both. You can't listen and talk. You got to do one other. So if R. Kelly's just sitting here talking, when Storm is saying certain things, that means that you are talking over R. Kelly. So that means that y'all should be overlapping. Within that, they never overlap. There is no overlap. Anytime Storm talks, the audio is completely quiet. When R. Kelly does, because of the phone from prison, it's distorted. So it's like, it sounds like R. Kelly, but that's not like his real voice. Like his voice would sound completely different if you were talking to him in person because of the jail phone. You know, they're tapped. You know, it's not like, again, it's like you have an Apple phone is what he's calling on. No, he's calling on the jail phone. You know, this is a federal call that keeps going through while R. Kelly's talking to Storm. It's the same thing. If you go on to Natasha, it's the same audio. While her producer Rick is, because R. Kelly says Rick's name so many times. So many times he addresses Rick by Rick. But with Storm, all of the edits is Storm and Storm and what is he saying, man? And like, what is going on? Like, I'm like, none of this makes sense. I'm like, I'm sorry. Not sorry. But none of this makes sense there, buddy. Because in Natasha, and we'll listen to some of Natasha's. And so we can hear her producer Rick talk to R. Kelly, a genuine conversation. So it's like, you listen to that and then go listen to what Storm did. This don't sound real at all. Like, it's edited. Like, it absolutely is. Now, I get that you're going to edit certain things, having a phone call. Like, I get that Storm is still going to edit the video just to where, you know, certain things, but it's too edited. It's way too edited for me, you know, and I edit. So I know what the F I'm talking about. So ain't nobody that don't edit videos or nothing like that. You can't tell me nothing. We don't have anything to talk about. No, not a watcher needs to do that. Watch. Yeah, I need to. And then a content creator, if you do create content, I'm gonna need you to edit. If you're not doing any editings, voiceovers, anything like that, what are we talking about? You have no experience. You don't have the ear. You don't have the ear. If you just hit the go live button, that's all you do. You got to sit this one out. Or go do your research first. Go edit a video and actually change the voice, clip the voice, clip work. Go do all of that first before you're just like, there's no way. Yes, I could do the same thing. Like, I could literally do a video right now and show you, as long as I don't have to put up any video, any visuals. If I could just put up a thumbnail like Storm did and just play the audio, we can, y'all who y'all want to talk to first? Who y'all want to talk to? Beyonce? Who y'all want to talk to? Y'all want to talk to Michael Jackson? Y'all want to talk to Aaliyah, Beyond the Grave, rest in peace? Who y'all want to talk to? Because I could go get any of their interviews and edit them talking to me. Shout out to the channel Parodies. They do, that's literally their whole concept is changing things, changing audio, the visuals, all of that. But it's something that has been done already, but them just making it into their own. It's the same thing. Like, I could do the same thing. Who y'all want to talk to? Y'all want to see what Whitney Houston was doing? Like, I mean, who? Because I can show you better than I can tell you. Oh, it's simple. It's not hard at all. Oh, not at all. And I can make it real cute. And I can make it funny. You know, all the after. You ain't saying nothing but a word. I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me get to this chat. Y'all sending a lot of super stickers. Shout out to all of y'all. I love you guys. I'm trying to catch them. Y'all know when I get into talking. Because I'm not done. I have my points. I have a lot more points. Shout out again to Natasha Simona. Shout out to you, sweetie. I think she's a beautiful woman. She's definitely doing her thing. Just give credit. Like, I mean, who cares if you use the audio? I mean, it is about Tasha and whatnot. You could have made it, you know, put your own little, you know, thought process through. He could have did all of that stuff, but he chose not to, and I think that that's trash. Shout out to K Jinx. She says there's another one with Kelly, R. Kelly addressing him direct. What is he saying? Storm and? Because I listen to those too. I listen to those too. All you gotta do is go live. And that's all you gotta do. Go live, just play the beginning. He ain't even got to play the whole video. He ain't even got to do none of that, K Jinx. Because here's the thing: all he got to do is just play the beginning of the phone call. That's it. That's it. And I'm gonna feel the same way. That is edited. I'm gonna feel the same way. You can't call something an exclusive that already exists with the same information, the same context, even the same word. Like the same word, the sentences that you use in this one is the same. Like, I don't feel like R. Kelly is copying and pasting. Even when you talk about something over and over, you still talk about it differently. So that's why you have to change the context of the conversation. And that's exactly what Storm did. Certain words he would just take out. Does not seem, again, like an authentic conversation. And if he's literally talking to Storm about Tasha K being his arch nemesis, about Tasha K being his arch nemesis, Storm was Tasha K's mentee. If he don't want nothing to do with Tasha, why would he want anything to do with Storm? Let me sit here and badmouth the person that mentored the person I'm talking to. R. Kelly's team isn't stupid. They know that if they know who Tasha is, they know who Storm is. And if they know who Storm is, they know that Storm is affiliated with Tasha. So R. Kelly in prison, he ain't paying attention to him, Tasha and Storm falling out. Yeah, he not paying attention to none of that. Or I can talk to you now, Storm, because you fell out with Tasha. That makes 0 sense. 0 sense. Like, how you get on the phone with R. Kelly anyway? Like, isn't it team I hate Tasha? Team Tasha should go to jail. So the person that mentored you, let me talk to you. He don't want nothing to do with Tasha. He don't want nothing to do with her. Nothing at all. So let me get into, there's some more, I'm sorry. Shout out to Dr. Nikki. She says, I'm in the cemetery. I cannot. Okay, so shout out about Street. She says, Natasha spoke to me. She said it sounds familiar. Yeah, she spoke to me too. Let's get into that. So when I had a conversation with Tasha, I'm gonna say Tasha because her and Tasha don't get along. So when I had a conversation with her, again, well, F it. Why not? Why not? I'll just pull up the DMs. Why not? No, I'm messy. So I talked to Natasha yesterday. I talked to her last night. And where is it? Sorry, I'm going to type in her name because I get a lot of DMs. I'm pretty popular. Okay. So, okay, okay, boom, let me show y'all. This is my DM. I'm reading from my DM. I'm just showing you this is my DM. So I said to her, okay. So I said, hello, Natasha. I think you're amazing. My name is Sean from the Sean W. Show on YouTube. And I was wondering something. I heard a fellow YouTuber drop a conversation with R. Kelly from jail. Weird thing is, I listened to your interview, which I did days ago. I listened to your interview with R. Kelly from jail, and you and your partner, which I was talking about, her producer, you and your partner, where am I? Sorry. You and your partner did, and you said it was exclusive information. This YouTuber, Storm Monroe, basically has the same information and call, but it sounds edited in a way that makes it seem like he had a phone call with R. Kelly, but there's no voices, but the voices don't match together during the conversation. Did he steal your audio and put his theme music, which his theme music is in there, and edit audio in this? So then I sent it to her. I said, if you have a chance, take a listen, let me know. I think this was your original audio, and he edited to make it seem like an authentic phone call from R. Kelly from prison. Have a wonderful night. She says, thank you for sending me this. You're welcome. She says, we will look into this and take immediate action if necessary. R. Kelly did call us exclusively. And you hear in my audio, he addressed Rick several times as they know each other. It's a shame if this blogger stole our content. I say, yes, I agree. He could have at least gave you credit. In the audio, Rick is addressed. In his audio, R. Kelly never says Storm's name. I'm just glad you're aware. She said, exactly. We are going to get to the bottom of this. Mm. Boom. So yes, her flip. So she's definitely aware. So I was just letting her know. I'm like, yeah, you should definitely check this out. So I'm not the judge and jury. I'm just saying my opinion. In my opinion, I feel like it's edited. Like I don't care. Like it's not a coincidence that you have the same audio as this woman. It's just again edited. Because when you edit something, you don't just edit to where you're just removing voices and stuff like that. No, you want to change the conversation. So if R. Kelly's leading on to something, and you can edit out the middle part and just start off to where he's leading on because he's still talking about the same thing. So then you just use that part instead. So then it tricks the listener into thinking that this is different audio, and it's not. It's just switched around, and whatnot. That's all it is. It's just some, and then you take some parts from one thing and then place that in another area. So now that part is at the end. When like it's if you edit, you know what I'm talking about. And then if you go and listen to Storm's audio again, there is no direct Storm is saying, so Kels or R. Kelly, do you feel this way? And R. Kelly stopping in his tracks and then literally answering what Storm is saying. If anything, it's just R. Kelly's just talking, and Storm is going in that part. Like that's it. Like it's not like an authentic conversation like it is with Rick. If you listen to the conversation that Natasha Simona has with Rick, it's a legit conversation. When Rick says something to R. Kelly will pause, even if they do overlap and whatnot. There's still a pause on both sides, and then one to start talking, or both start talking at the same time again. And then it's an authentic conversation. It's like real. Is what is given. With Storms, it's not. I'm like, go listen to it. Like, you go be the judge yourself. Like, yeah, I'm not about to sit over here and play Natasha audio all over again. We can sit and listen to Natasha's because it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. You can't call something an exclusive that already exists. And then a whole week or so. I see if Natasha dropped yesterday or the day before yesterday, and he dropped yesterday. No, she dropped this last week. So again, and not only did she drop it on IG, she dropped it on YouTube as well. So that's her audio. I don't care what he says. Prove it. Go live and let us, and so we can hear the beginning of the phone call. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. That's it. He ain't got to go live and go on no tangent and look at this and look at that. No, just simply play the beginning of the phone call to where it says that it's Robert Kelly is. You have a call from a federal prison from Robert Kelly, and him and you accepting the call, and then that conversation right there. Cool. Then it's okay. I guess you just didn't say nothing. I guess you just sat there and just let him talk. I guess you wasted an opportunity, basically, and just let him control the conversation. But as far as I'm concerned, the conversation was dominated by R. Kelly because the audio isn't real. I mean, it's easy to prove. It's easy. Like, it's simple. Like, it don't take a lot, because that's what I would do. I'm like, I didn't talk to Kels, and I'll just play the call. Look, this me answer my phone. Yep, I just answered. Listen. Now that's him calling. Yep, these here say Robert Kelly. Okay. All right. Now you hear me talking to. Now we having a conversation. Boom. And I like, now what was said, I do just like that. That's all Storm got to do. And I'm not telling him that he got to do anything at all. He doesn't have to. He absolutely doesn't. But he's known to lie. So, and lie for exclusives, ever since Jaguar left him in the paint, because that's where his last biggest story came from. Other than that, he ain't been cared about. Don't nobody care about him. Like, ain't nobody check of him. And he wants to go viral. He felt like he's supposed to have been out of here. Is he supposed to be on somebody's TV screen? And he was doing porn or something. And he's supposed to be on somebody's TV screen. Is he supposed to be in that velvet chair? How you doing? Is he supposed to be in that velvet chair? Like, I thought she was leaving for him and Tasha. I thought Tasha was gonna sit in the Wendy chair, and or Stormisha was gonna sit in the Jason Lee chair. I thought that was going. Ain't that what that were? Yeah, he's known to lie. The Takeoff situation. He had that female come onto his platform and state that she was there when Takeoff passed away. Came out to be a total lie, a complete, utter, and total lie is what that were. The Corey Hardrick situation. He's been scrambling ever since he lost his mama. Ever since his mama put him up for adoption. Yeah. Ever since his mama with these feet put him up for adoption, he's been running amok. He's been running amok ever since his mama put him up for adoption. He don't know what to do. So I mean, it is what it is. Oh my goodness. I will feel bad with you, beige. So you'll be fine. You have beige privilege. So yes. And let's get into my other notes. While Storm was talking to R. Kelly on the phone, R. Kelly said a lot, right? And some things you can understand, and some things you kind of don't. Guess who didn't clear nothing up? Storm. Mm-hmm. But we're going to listen to a little bit of Natasha's live that she did. And when R. Kelly would explain things, Rick would pause him, and ask questions, in the middle to get some clarity, on certain things. Storm never got any clarity. If you listen through, there was times where Storm tried to make it seem like he was acting like he was trying to interrupt R. Kelly and get some clarity. And R. Kelly just kept on talking. I'm like, why for come? Why for come? Here, flip. Why for come? Because it's only to spite Tasha, because he literally put Tasha in the title and all of that to spite her, to make it look like I'm Team R. Kelly. I guess it didn't work with Armand. I guess because he thought if I go sit with Armand, she's really gonna be mad. She's gonna want me back then. No, she absolutely don't. So again, you sitting with R. Kelly camp, that doesn't make sense. They're not stupid. They know who you are. So if they know that you're Storm, they know that the only reason why they know who you are is because of your mama Tasha. Yeah. You got to stop acting like you got it out of the paint. Yeah. Beige boy, you didn't. Ooh. You didn't get it out the paint like us real blacks did. Mm-hmm. Like Tasha and all her melanin. Yeah. And Sean and all his melanin. And Armand and all his melanin. And Official King Payne and all his melanin and all. Yeah, we got it out of the paint. Yeah, we got it out of... And you're mad. And you're mad. You're mad. Stop acting like R. Kelly know who Tasha K is and don't know who you are. If he don't want nothing to do with Tasha, he don't want nothing to do with you. So it's the ops being on the phone for me. It's R. Kelly talking to an op for me. Yeah. It's where you're saying that you have an exclusive from R. Kelly when this information is already... Everything that was said out of R. Kelly's mouth was said on Natasha's podcast. There's not one thing R. Kelly expressed on there that is not expressed in Natasha. It's not like it's two completely different interviews. It's not. It's copy-paste type of situation. It is. Just edit it. That's how you edited it. Like hard body. If not, just again, who starts the conversation off in the middle of the conversation? That's weird. That's weird. Because if he only had 15 minutes to be on the phone, then the whole call should be on there. Because there was no hello and there was no goodbye. There was no hello, and there was no goodbye. There was no hello goodbye. Okay? There was none of that. There's none of that. I'm not making that up. Go over there and listen. With my girl, there was a hello and a goodbye. We knew R. Kelly was on the phone with Rick, Natasha's producer. He said Rick name multiple times. He kept saying the man's name. Kept saying it. But he get on there, and the only time he say Storm name, technically, if you're going to say he said Storm's name, one time. Because when he says Storm through, he's not saying Storm's name. It's a word. It's not our fault he named himself after a thing. Are you an appliance? Are you an appliance? Are you an appliance? Are you an appliance? It's not our fault that, yeah, queer. Because, yeah, mighty gay. That's gay. No. Yes, queer. Because you can, out of all the things you can name yourself, you could name yourself Plant, and you just like, slime. I'm like, oh my God, Montrez. Oh, Montrez is annoying. I was like, oh my God. How you gonna go from Montrez to Storm? From straight to gay. I'm just like, ugh, straight gay. So I'm just like, oh my God, can we have our gayness? It's annoying. You keep barring it. Like, ugh. He only said his name allegedly once. How we know what that word? What that word? What that word? He's whatever. It is what it is. So yes, I found that weird. I don't know about y'all, but that was weird. I'm like, why Natasha interview? He keep R. Kelly Rick. But he speaks to Stormisha and he only using you as like adjectives, like in sentence form. You're gonna have to storm through. Oh, he said it. Like that's what it's giving. Because I'm like, just and then again, we don't know if that was the edited clip from him stating your name before. So because he said storm through. That's an action. It's an action. That's an action. That's not. Storm never cut him off. At any point did Storm literally cut him off? No, because even when Storm did have that one question that he did have, because Storm asked one question in 14 minutes. Storm asked one question in 14 minutes. Tasha K would have never. Do you hear me? Tasha K would never do that. Tasha K would have, when she talked to Nature Boy on the phone from jail, she handled that. Tasha did that. Although I can't stand either one of them. She did that. That's how you conduct yourself. You control this conversation as much as you can. Like, so yeah, he didn't do that. I mean, how could you if it's an edit? You can't force an edit to talk to you. It's already done. It's called past tense. I'm just saying, he only said facts. Okay, R. Kelly, okay, we said that. Okay, we said that. What else? Okay, okay. So, I wanted to know why Natasha and Rick were not alerted by R. Kelly, because Rick has been friends with R. Kelly for over 30 years, that he was going to be interviewing with other people. Why folk come? He ain't saying nothing about talking to nobody else. That's why I said Gina. The verdict is still out until Gina. Lord Gina. What's her name? My girl, Natasha. Sorry, Natasha Simona. Jury's still out until she says, until because she can get the authentic, because it's her content, so she could get it authenticated, and whatnot, and check and see. She definitely can. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's probably why she hasn't said like anything publicly about it, just because the jury's still out. But it could come back that, yeah, he did use my audio. That he did use it, and that he could, and that he did give me my credit, and all of this stuff, and that is bogus. It is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, yeah, I just found all of that weird. So we're going to listen to some of, hold on, there was some comments. We can see some of y'all comments before we get into Natasha's video. We're going to listen to some of her video. Courtney says, Sean, please pull up his new video, because I don't know. Storm doesn't talk a lot in his interviews in the first place. Courtney, no. Moving right along. BCN said, Lord have mercy, Stormisha is out here stealing audio tapes. Yes, from Black women. Y'all got to put that on there. Just to make something for clips. Yes. Girl, yes. Deshaun says, Storm Monroe sit on another content creator. He waited a year on an interview of R. Kelly. All right. Just go ahead and pull up the whole interview. Pull the whole interview apart. I did, didn't I? So like I said, Storm needs to focus on his corset and new heels. I cannot agree more. She needs to sue him, says Queen Keish. Storm don't like that word because he act like he has so much money. So it's just like, girl, right, big clout chase. It's easy for him to prove otherwise. Again, that's all. Like I said, he don't have to come forward and have a long explanation for things and stuff like that. No, he could just simply just put up the beginning of the phone call. That's all. I mean, why put up a call? Why folk come put up a call and the call is just started and R. Kelly just talking? We don't have any idea if he's talking to you or we have no idea. But if the phone call started to her, again, you have a call from a federal corrections facility, person named Robert Kelly. Would you like to say that? I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna be like, no, that's authentic. Why would I not feel like that? He's not having a phone call. Like, yeah, he's on the phone with him. What about it? It's how I feel about it. But no, listening to it, it sounds really edited, really edited because he sucks at life. Absolutely. Miss Phoebe, you don't suck at life. This is why you do not understand this. This is not for you. Okay? This is not for people like my people that follow me, y'all. It's not for y'all to understand. Y'all ain't never been no basic bitch before in y'all life. So y'all don't, yeah, because you hang with me. So when you hang with me, we don't do that. Like we don't have those type of antics. Gross. Ugh. So I think it's a lot of y'all that's not supposed to get it. It's a lot of y'all that's not supposed to understand. That's all that work. That's all that work. Okay? Y'all not supposed to understand how to be no gay chasers. Y'all don't chase gay people. Y'all, girl, you ain't chasing no gay man. Girl. A lot of this stuff ain't for you to understand, girl. Because I know he's sitting over there pressed and he ain't going to do nothing but be short and beige. That is it. He ain't going to do nothing else. I promise you. I promise you. He ain't going to go live and try to prove nobody different or nothing like that because that's who he is. I mean, girl, he's pressed. And ain't nobody clicking, ain't nobody checking for him. Big dot. Big dot. Yeah. Big dot. Ain't nobody checking for him. He has plenty of reasons to do. When you suck at life, when everything you touch just sucks, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, him too. Him too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Girl, no, they tried it. Right, gay chasers, girl. A gay chaser can't tell me nothing. A gay chaser can't tell me nothing. Go get y'all leader out the gay club and out the bathhouses. Okay? All right? Go get him away from up out of there. Y'all trying to go back and forth with me while he's somewhere in techno and glow sticks. Girl, now go get your gay leader. Like, we're gonna go gay to gay. Okay, let's go. But I mean, girl, I'm gonna need y'all to go get him out that damn corset. Go get him. Go get him, because don't make me get on him. Don't make me get on him. How you go from no print? Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. This is before the son of Bella and the enlargement, girl. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Don't y'all start gay chasers. Don't y'all come in here. Y'all still need to explain. Safari Monroe, we still looking for it. We still looking for it. Where is this? Where did it go? Where did you go? Where did it go? No. And this he has on gray sweatpants right here. Y'all have to explain. Okay, gay chasers? Until y'all can explain how he has on gray sweats and ain't nothing happening, and there's nothing going on in between the legs. Please alert me of what is happening in between the legs. Nothing. And then he's Safari Monroe. And then he just turned into Safari Monroe, girl. Okay? I'm going to need y'all to stop playing with me. Okay? I'm going to need you gay chicks to explain how he went from Montrez to Storm. Okay? Y'all haven't explained that yet. Don't talk to me. Okay? Locate that penis, and I guess we can talk. But I mean, until y'all locate that pain, until y'all tell us where that went, where that worked, don't play with me. He had a smooth surface for years down there. Okay? Made by Barbie. And then all of a sudden, Safari Monroe. And y'all don't think y'all ain't gonna explain that? Y'all don't know what that word? Y'all don't know what that word? Yeah, shut up. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about. That y'all need to stop talking to me. Like y'all always making it like bad for him. Like I just be sitting over here trying to keep it cute. And then here y'all come. Like it's just okay. Get him cussed out. Get him cussed out. Get him cussed out. Now let me pull up my girl. And put my girl. Shout out to Natasha Simona. Y'all follow her on IG. I am Natasha Simona. It's my girl. So let's listen to a little bit of her interview with R. Kelly, y'all. She's so beautiful.
All right, everybody. Shout out to the room. Shout out to the room. Hey, everybody. Are we in here or are we in here? Hey, everybody. All right, everybody. We're wrapping up.
I'm a mute. Mods, this person is upset with me. I'm going out of my way to be messy. This is what's holding us back. I mean, so what is all the R word isn't holding us back? The M word isn't holding us back. There's a purge just started in Chicago, a legal one. You know that none of that's holding us back though. Me said that Stormisha video isn't authenticated and shedding Stormy. That's what's holding us back as people. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, because that's a lot of pressure. Mods, get this person out of my life. Yes. Moderators, get this person out of my life. I never want to see them again. Wouldn't want to hold them back. Yeah, please get this. Thank you. Thank you, Slay. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I want that person out of my life. I don't ever want to see the person again. Like, oh my God. I just feel so much better. Like, you know when you're somewhere you get to like kick people out? Just feels amazing. Back to the beautiful Natasha.
The year. This is part 2 of the R. Kelly that we have exclusive information from directly from the man himself. We have
exclusive. Almost 8 days ago, she said this. This is okay. Exclusive information, meaning that no one else has it. No one else has it, and he ain't giving it to nobody because it's exclusive. It belongs to us. Like this is just for us, you know. Okay, but then he literally talks to Stormisha and tells Storm the same information. And then he's talking to Storm about R. Kelly's not a trusting person. Okay? With everything that has happened and all the people he felt that stabbed him in the back and all of that stuff, he's not a trusting person. If he was so trusting, then Natasha would have been on the phone with him. Don't y'all think? Natasha is really close to Rick, the man who actually had the conversation with R. Kelly. If it was that simple and R. Kelly was so trusting, Rick could easily say, I'm a producer for a woman named Natasha Simona. She's great. She's a podcaster. She has a podcast station, you know, and whatnot. She's lit. I would love for her to speak with you and conduct this interview with you. No. R. Kelly wanted to talk to Rick. That's what it's given, because he trusts Rick and he has a long relationship with Rick. They've been building a relationship over 20, some 30 years, something like that. So if Natasha knew R. Kelly like that and like rocked and rolled with him, then she would have had the conversation with R. Kelly. It wasn't her. It was her producer, Rick. So if he only trusts talking to somebody that he's known a long time, somebody that he knows has his back, if R. Kelly does not trust Tasha K, does not want anything to do with Tasha K because Tasha K illegally was doxing his information from prison and feels that she should pay for it and feels that she should go to jail, why would he talk to someone that was affiliated with her? Like literally, Tasha built Storm, made him, created him, gave birth to him. That's her mama. That's his son. Are you kidding me? Two stupid dogs. So, yeah, here, flip. Why would R. Kelly and his team even encourage R. Kelly to talk to Storm? Like, what for what? That doesn't even make sense. Why hasn't Storm went live and explained the relationship with R. Kelly? That's an exclusive itself. He get a lot of views off of that. You know, hearing how we know that he has a relationship with him, or however they got in contact with these other people, still don't, because it doesn't even make sense. It would make sense for Tasha to be on the phone with R. Kelly because Tasha is on R. Kelly's mind. Why the with Storm? And again, it's not like R. Kelly watches YouTube like that, you know, or anything like that. So why would he know the goings on between Tasha and Storm? The most R. Kelly would know, and probably his team, is affiliations. Like, we know that they're affiliated. It's easy to find out. It's kind of hard to type in Storm and not see Tasha somewhere in the mist. I mean, he's doing it himself. Recent video, Tasha K. You know, so, yeah. I just don't understand. But like, if I don't want nothing to do with Tasha, I'm not going to want nothing to do with Storm either. I'm just not going to. I don't want to talk to him. R. Kelly don't want to talk to Tasha. He wants Tasha to go to jail. Yeah. He wants Tasha to get arrested. He doesn't want an exclusive where he don't want to talk to her. For what? He want her to go to jail. Why would Tasha K want to sit on the phone with R. Kelly and figure out why he want her to go to jail? R. Kelly, okay, look. Oh no, you fucking didn't. Oh no, you fucking didn't. Okay. No, I'm calling you. Okay. Because I heard you want me in there with you. Okay. You know I could go to either prison. Okay. Because I look like a man. Okay. That's a fade. Okay. But I'm not going to join you. Okay, because I'm Tasha K. Okay. Hit your milk carton. Okay. I may have lied. Okay. To get what I want, but I got it. Okay, you're in jail. Okay. It's where you deserve to be. So yeah, Tasha, but I'm calling you to figure out why you want me in jail. Oh, because you broke the law? We know you did. It's public record. Officer A, all of that. Yeah, that ain't went nowhere. It's just R. Kelly wondering why y'all ain't been incarcerated for it. That's all. R. Kelly want everybody to go down with him. Absolutely. It's enough people getting away. And he don't want you or Officer A to get away. So again, why would Tasha want to sit on the phone and talk about that? She don't. Why would she want to sit on the phone and wonder why she's being incriminated? Because that's incriminating. Her sitting on the phone with him going back. They ain't got nothing to talk about. Because this is allegedly something Tasha did to R. Kelly. So it's not that they're around. Tasha's not a victim of R. Kelly. It's still around. R. Kelly is a victim of Tasha K because that information that she got was illegally. It was illegal. She should have never been had no idea what was happening in that man's commissary, phone calls, email. She should have known none of that. That's one of the biggest invasions of privacy. I mean, and the man is in prison. I mean, it's just crazy type of situation. But I mean, he's entitled to feel how he feels. If he wants Tasha to be incarcerated for that, I'm not knocking him. You know, Tasha not wanting to be incarcerated for that, I'm not knocking her either. I mean, why would she want to willingly go to jail? Like, I mean, why would she want that? So, yeah, I can see that. That's why it seems as if Storm was trying to make this an exclusive to make it seem as if the only reason R. Kelly's doing this is because of him. Like, this is a nudge at Tasha is all this is. That's all. He's just nudging at Tasha. Like, look what I did. I'm over here talking to the person that's trying to get you put in jail is what it's giving. You know, like, you about to go to jail. You know, but he wanted to make it look like an exclusive. You know, like I exclusively got the information that R. Kelly is trying to get my mentor locked up. Mm-hmm. That's why Tasha girl, I know you about to say something to Storm. Tasha about to put these shoes on. Tasha about to be trampling all through these streets. Tasha, girl, I know you, girl. Oh, no, you fucking didn't, Storm. Oh, no, you fucking didn't. Oh, no, you fucking didn't, Storm. So, yeah, you know she mad. She got them Polo Sasha's fingers up right now somewhere. Them Bratwurst fingers up right now somewhere, girl. With a wine glass that big before. Mm-hmm. With that finger talking about somebody know you fucking did it. Storm. Oh no, you Storm. Oh no, you fucking did it. Storm. Your wine glass. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. So yes, Tasha somewhere a mad girl. Tasha is somewhere with them finger waves upset. Absolutely. Tasha, this is not the end. Tasha gonna get you, Stormisha girl. Tasha is gonna get you. She tired of you playing with her. She tired of you playing with her. I know Tasha sitting at home like, oh no, you fucking did it. Oh no, you fucking did it. No. You talking about the Storm that I birthed? Okay. The Storm that I made. That one? The Storm whose keys to the channel I have? You talking about that one? Oh no, you fucking didn't. Oh no. Are you kidding me? So yeah, she's upset. And you got every right to be mad, Tasha girl. Get him. Get him. Get him, girl. Because he playing in your face. He playing in your face back to Natasha.
Been heard from R. Kelly since his conversation, his interview with Gayle King back in 2019. So
this is the first time R. Kelly has spoke since the Gayle King interview. When he stood up, this is my life. When he stood up, whole time, people. You know when he did that, this is my life. When he did that, whole time, my whole time, people. Yeah. So when he did all of that, this is the first time he spoke since. Why is he going over the Storm again? So the first time this man speaks in years publicly, him talking to Rick, the Natasha's producer, I can absolutely understand why. They've been friends for over 30-some years. Of course he would talk to him. That makes complete sense. They go way back. Stormisha? What would this man be on the phone with you for? Like, it makes no sense. It's like, how did y'all even get in? Even them being in contact doesn't even make sense. Especially if R. Kelly's going on this campaign against Tasha. Tasha literally pushed you out. She carried you for 13, 14 months. Oh my God. You would not like come out. Like, oh my goodness. You gave her Braxton Hicks, all of that. It was a lot of false alarms to where she thought she was finally about to give birth to you and cut the umbilical cord. But it didn't happen. She stayed pregnant with you for a long time. She stayed pregnant with you for a long time. That's Stormy Shakur. So, yes. So, what does it look like for Tasha to be R. Kelly's arch nemesis right now? You know, Tim Savage, all of that. But let's talk to Storm. Okay. Okay. Do you have rabbits like this? Storm got the exclusive how, and this was out 7 days before. Yeah, you can't be dumb all the time. You can't be loud and dumb. Like, pick a team, pick a team, pick a team. You can't be here loud and dumb as hell. You can't be here loud, wrong, and dumb.
You know, I think it's important for everybody to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own opinions on what's going on, and you're all entitled to that. And you know, listen, whether you're for him, against him, you're undecided, we have him. He hasn't spoken to anyone since Gayle King in the last 4 years, and he called up the executive producer of my show, the Natasha Simona Sequence. He called up Rick Party. Rick Party, for those of you who don't know, has been in the radio broadcasting industry for over 30 years. He's built many meaningful, deep relationships with a lot of people in entertainment, and R. Kelly is one of them. He is from Chicago, so shout out to everybody from Chicago. And R. Kelly felt comfortable to.
Kira, I just said your name. I don't know you. I just said your name. I don't know you. And again, why would he say storm through? We got to act like R. Kelly didn't say storm through. He definitely did. He did. So explain that. Why is Storm named Storm? We still ain't figured that out. So yes, Storm, you busted. Big busted.
To talk to him directly. He's not talking to any other media outlet. And in turn, we have it over here. So for those of you wondering who I am Natasha Simona. So thank you for being here. And I just want to say, make sure that as you share this information, it's here for you to share. Please credit appropriately, or I will kindly ask you to take it down until you do.
Storm, take it down. Like she said, please credit appropriately. And the reason why she's saying that is because, Storm, this is an exclusive. Okay? R. Kelly, this was strictly for Rick, a conversation that he was having with Rick. Not no damn Stormisha. Just like someone would say, oh, well, why would he say Storm's name? Why would he say storm through? Why would he say that when he could have just said look through, or take a gander, or take a peek, or piece through said information? Why he said storm through? Why did he say that? Like, what? Just cause. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, just cause. End of story. Yeah, let's keep listening.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me loud and clear, because as we play this audio, this is the internet. So microphone check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me so I can talk to you? Everybody just say something to let me know. Let me see if my back office can hear me properly, and we'll just cut right into it. Today I'm releasing the conversation, the part of the conversation, as I shared with you before in part 1, where he said that the baby that Joycelyn, that the media was saying Joycelyn produced a baby with him. He said that is absolutely not true. He did not. They did not have a baby, and the album that was falsely released, he did not do that. He said, hell nah. So if you haven't heard that, definitely go back. It is live here on my Instagram page. Also on my YouTube page, you can find me at Natasha Simona. You can hear that snippet over there. This was a 45-minute conversation from federal prison. So it's not like when you can call your friends on the phone and it's a straight conversation. This is 45 minutes of Robert Kelly talking on the phone with Rick Party. So you've got the audio of, this is a call from a federal inmate.
We didn't get that from Storm. We got it with Rick. This is a call from a federal inmate. You have none of that is in Storm's But it's okay though. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm a hater. Okay. I'll be a hater. Fine. I'm completely fine with that. But again, that's why I'm not questioning anything that Natasha's saying or Rick, because it's authentic. Like, it's real. There's nothing to question. Like, what would I be questioning? This was an authentic phone call between Rick and R. Kelly. He states his name multiple times. When Rick has a question for R. Kelly stops and answers said question. All of that. But when Storm does it, it's the complete opposite. And then how is it an exclusive again if all of this information is already out there? How is Storm getting an exclusive, just dropping this exclusive now when this has been out over a week? Weird, but it's an exclusive? Like, how? That's not exclusive. Exclusive information means only you have it, or you have it first is what makes it exclusive. So either way it goes, this woman did this interview first. She has this audio from the interview before anyone. It is hers, an exclusive. That's why it's titled that way. And all of her thumbnails on her videos on YouTube that she dropped to this, all exclusive. And she did it days ago. Even the one she did on YouTube, she didn't even drop it on YouTube because she's not a consistent YouTuber. She comes back and forth. You can tell she's a busy woman. She comes back and forth. And when she does have time to drop videos on YouTube, this is one. And she dropped it 5 days ago. Storm still just dropped his, what, yesterday? So regardless, she came out with it first. She came out with it 8 days ago, almost 8 days ago on IG, and then decided to drop this same video right here from her IG. She put it on her YouTube 5 days ago. But he talking about exclusive. Exclusive what? It's not exclusive. There's nothing exclusive about it. If I have 100,000 subscribers and I know that this woman only having 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube, but way more IG, I think she has over 10,000 or something like that on IG. If I know about this, why wouldn't he? I'm researching R. Kelly and whatnot, what's going on with R. Kelly. So I've been watching and listening to everyone. She has literal audio of R. Kelly recently speaking on a lot of things that are happening, plus the Lifetime docu final chapter of Surviving R. Kelly. Why would I not go and check her out? Like, she's on Twitter, she's on so many, like, it's out there. It's no secret. So that I would feel stupid coming forward stating, even if I could call R. Kelly or talk to R. Kelly right now, I'm not about to put exclusive on the. It's not exclusive. We're going to talk about what he's talked about with other people. If I talk to R. Kelly and we talk about a lot of the same things he talked about with Rick on the phone and Natasha put up, it's not an exclusive. It's just simply talk to R. Kelly. Had a conversation with R. Kelly or interview with R. Kelly. You know, it's going to be something like that. It's not going to be exclusive of the same information, and pretty much, until I can't say for sure until verified, but pretty much the same audio. Like, from what I'm gathering, if you listen to her, it's the same thing, literally. Just hers isn't edited. Hers is an authentic conversation. Storm's is not. Like, it's easy to prove it. Like she just said, this is all Storm got to do if he want to prove it.
Or prison. So it's not like when you can call your friends on the phone and it's a straight conversation. It's this 40th day. I'm releasing the conversation, the part of the conversation, as I shared with you before in part 1, where he said that the baby that Joycelyn, that the media was saying Joycelyn produced a baby with him. He said that is absolutely not true. He did not. They did not have a baby, and the album that was falsely released, he did not do that. He said, hell nah. So if you haven't heard that, definitely go back. It is live here on my Instagram page. Also on my YouTube page, you can find me at Natasha Simona. You can hear that snippet over there. This was a 45-minute conversation from federal prison. So it's not like when you can call your friends on the phone and it's a straight conversation. It's just 45 minutes of Robert Kelly talking on the phone with Rick Party. So you've got the audio of, this is a call from a federal inmate to, like, you have that interruption, and
that's all you got to do is drop that. And girl, shut up. Like, well, girl, shut up. We don't care. Like, girl, Go watch him. Didn't he just drop something? Like, girl, we don't care. Like, shut up. Like, keep telling her out of something. Don't block her, but keep telling her out of something. Like, oh, she's getting my nerves. Like, girl, we don't care. Why you? I prefer this person over this person, but I'm over here. You sound stupid. Like, you loud and dumb. Like, in the chat. I prefer this person over Sean, but I'm over here. Shut up. Then just chill, hang out. Like, we see you, we don't care. Like, ugh. I'm like, ooh, somebody tell her to shut the hell up. Like, oh my God. Like, we don't care. What y'all gonna do about it? Explain that. Y'all explain everything, but who gonna come check me? I don't have a problem with you gay chasers. Y'all just can't talk to me. That's all. What about it? Okay, say I am pressed by him. What's gonna happen? Hurry up. Explain that. What's gonna happen? Hurry up and answer me. Girl, what about it? What's gonna happen? Who gonna check me? You? Who gonna check me? Is your man there? Is your man gonna do it? You got a brother or uncle or dad, somebody there? Like, you want me to drop the link? Who gonna check me? Answer that. Because y'all have answers and, statements for everything but that. Who is going to check me? Stormisha petrified to, and we already know you ain't. But I mean, you seem to be speaking. So who gonna check me? Okay, I'm pressed by him. I don't like him. I don't this. I don't that. What about it? You thinking with your fingers. You got to think with your brain. Use this, sweetie. Don't use these. Okay, say I am. What's gonna happen? Oh my God. Well, did she say something? Because they be quick when they feel like you can't, because you can have my attention. You absolutely can. Nobody's too big, nobody's too small. You could definitely have my attention. So again, say I am. Who's going to check me? Who? Who? Girl. I talk about who I want to talk about. And I'm going to. You mad? Are you mad, girl? Are you mad? What about Big Dot still unchecked? And Miss T, girl, they be trying. They come tell us about everybody, but who gonna check us? Ooh, you this, ooh, you that. It's a shame to see this. Okay. Say that information is true, right? What's gonna happen? Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Okay, sweetie.
So I have to wait online. I can imagine. So it's 45 minutes broken down into 15-minute increments. And so I'm here giving you another 15 minutes of him talking about the leaked.
Sorry, Natasha, I know I keep cutting you off. I don't care. Like, this is content for me. Like, these people actually act like they know Storm. You don't. Just like you don't know me. Like, it's the same thing. I dislike Storm. I don't hate him. Nothing like that. If I seen Storm, I would walk right past him. Like, I wouldn't try to fight him. It ain't that deep. I promise you, this is content. This is YouTube. Entertainment. Are you not entertained? I bet you they entertained. I bet you Storm can't do it like me. Get it like me. I bet you he can't do that. I bet you he ain't got one of these. 100K plaque on the way. I bet you he ain't got one of these. What I'm mad at? Like, girl, I don't care. Like, I don't give no good goddamn about no Storm, Misha. This is all content. And I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about. We have fun. It's a key. He a thief. He sat over here, stole this woman, Audia, after Tasha K people try to say this woman look like a curly lion. Put him up. They said all of this about my girl, Natasha, girl. They said all of that about her. And I was over there defending her. When the whiners was over there calling her the cowardly lion and all of that. Girl, I was over there defending her. That's what I was over there doing, girl. I was over there defending black women. And instead, Storm is over here stealing from them. Okay? See, we operate a little differently. I'm going to chase the person that snatched the purse, and he the one who the purse snatcher. He's the purse snatcher, and they're mad at me. And they're mad at me. It's black women sitting here mad at me, although he done sat here and stole from a whole black woman, and that's completely fine. Who cares if he stole from her? You just want to talk about Storm. What about it? What about it? What about it? I can do that. What about it? Damn it. So yeah, they be trying it, girl. I just find it hilarious. I'm just keep laughing at these hoes.
Emails. These emails were leaked from the inside. That's illegal. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is actually illegal. I have combed through lots and lots and lots of court documents. As a matter of fact, I have.
As a verb and an adjective, you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. As a verb and an adjective, why he ain't just use it as a verb? Why he can be, girl, as a run-on sentence and all of that? You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Mm-hmm.
In the last couple of days, since we've had this conversation, I've woken up to reading these court documents. I've fallen asleep. I have done everything to comb through all of the documents. A lot of you who are following this case, you know, you've heard it from, you know, this person and that person. You've read it all over the place, but we have the person himself sharing information about that. We had a federal informant who really, I mean, listen, it doesn't matter if this is Robert Kelly or John Doe. The law is the law, and all of what is happening, allegedly, this is all, you know, if we understand the law, listen, I might not be the smartest light bulb in the pack, but.
Girl, you still talking to me? Gina, look, girl, look, I don't have no problem with you. You talking about some, you watch Storm Show, you prefer Storm Show over mine, but you support both of us, then girl, be quiet and support us. Girl, it ain't nothing to argue about. This is about me. My God, this is not about you. Like this, I didn't have you blocked. Like, what is the problem? Now I misread. Okay, maybe I did. I'm a fan of yours, not Storm. Oh, so you're not a fan of Storm's. Gina, girl, look, if we gonna hate Storm, we need to do this correctly. Okay? If we gonna dislike him, we need to get in a single file line, and everybody that don't like him need to be behind me. Girl, I thought you was over there in the other line, girl. Nah, if we gonna dislike him, we need to do this together. All right? Now, okay, maybe it was a misunderstanding. If it was, girl, I'm sorry. A little bit. Because look, don't take it that way. I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just saying, look, if we're going to dislike him, we have to do this right in a single file line. And that is all I'm saying. Maybe I did it wrong. If I did, girl, I'm sorry. But girl, I don't know. I seen your face a lot. I'm like, what is going on? Is she arguing with somebody? What is this? Okay? Now, Gina, don't take it to heart, girl. Now, that's why I didn't have you blocked. I didn't want you blocked. Okay? Now, just be nice to me, and I'm going to be nice to you, and we could just leave it at that, okay? If I jumped the gun, I'm sorry, all right? Okay? I don't know what this means, but I'm assuming that it's good, okay? Tressa said you're being selfish, Gina, girl. Tressa said, look, you're being selfish. You look. I don't know. I don't know. Look, let me get back to the show. Go on, Natasha, girl, with your beautiful self.
A lot of things look funny. A lot of people were coerced. A lot of people were jail time was lessened. There was a federal informant who was serving 4 years who allegedly worked hand in hand with the people to release some of these emails to the blogger Tasha K, and went from serving 4 years down to 11 months. And there was a federal investigation. So this is not hearsay. And like I said, whether you want to believe him or not, whether you want to see him in or out of jail, you know, law is law. And if this can happen to him, can you imagine what's happening to a lot of other people who don't have nearly the amount of fame, clout, money that Robert Kelly has? So listen, I'm just here for this man to be able to have a platform to share and speak. And like I said, this is the first time he's speaking in 4 years. The last time he has spoken up was with Gayle King. So he felt comfortable to speak to Rick Party.
So he hasn't spoken to anybody again since Gayle King. That's why I said it's important to go and listen to her and to what she's saying. Okay. Because again, I think this is very valid. She says Rick was speaking to R. Kelly because R. Kelly, since Gayle King, has not felt comfortable speaking to anyone. So him speaking to Rick, somebody he's known for 30 years, makes sense. Again, what would he talk to Storm for? That don't even make sense to them two even being on the phone together. Like that's weird. I just find that weird. Even more reason for me to question the authenticity of the audio. It doesn't seem authentic. It doesn't seem like a real, authentic back and forth conversation. So I'm excited to get into Rick and R. Kelly so that you can hear a real conversation with how R. Kelly banters back and forth, goes back and forth, his dialogue inside of a conversation, because it's not the same. You go listen to something completely different. It's like, no, no, ma'am, you're lying, Stormisha girl.
And here we are. So sit back and here we go. This is 14 minutes of multi-part conversation.
So hers is 14 minutes, multi-conversations. Is Storm's not the same thing? Storm's not the same thing? Like, he literally that's why the conversation sounds so similar, because when he's edited down, they're 15-minute interval conversations. So when he's editing down just like they did, that's why it all didn't happen the same day, is what I'm getting. Rick had multiple conversations with R. Kelly, gave the audio to Natasha when he was done. Rather, he edited it or she edited it to where it was, just played all the way through, and whatnot, and what all conversations, because it's multiple conversations. So it's the same thing with Storm. It's like, why is yours broken apart just like theirs? I could see R. Kelly talking to Storm for like 15 minutes. I could definitely see him doing that. But to talk to Storm, they just so happen to have 45 minutes of audio from R. Kelly, and Storm keeps dropping his in parts that equal up to 45. No, this isn't making sense. So what is he giving all bloggers that he talks to? Because Rick is not a blogger. He's a producer. Natasha is a blogger. That's why Natasha is live with the audio and not Rick. So it's given R. Kelly don't want to talk to no bloggers or nothing like that. Especially if his main issue right now is with a blogger, which is Tasha K. Why would he want to? That doesn't even make sense. But we're supposed to just believe it. Although he's had plenty of antics, no different than recently antics. Him sitting over there with the girl that was there and watched, what was her name? Nicole or Nikki or something like that. Same name as his moderator. But then all of a sudden she was there. She saw everything coming out. That was completely false. She lied. She was not there at all. Did Storm come and correct himself? No. So why would people expect him to come do the same thing with this? Like, yeah, no. He wanted to make it seem like it was exclusive because Natasha isn't like a mainstream success yet. She's on her way. So since he felt like nobody really knew who she is, I just feel like he just took her audio and ran with it. Because how are you calling something exclusive if it already exists? That doesn't make sense. Exclusive is only you have it or you are first. He's not the only one that has it, and he was not first. How is that an exclusive, Storm, if this black woman posted this over a week ago? And then posted this same audio, this same video right here that she did on IG, the same live, onto her YouTube channel 5 days ago. And you just uploaded yours last night, yesterday. But it's an exclusive. How? You're pulling straws at this point there, bro. Because it's not that deep. It really isn't. It really isn't. But let's keep going.
Like I said, this was a total of 45 minutes that we had with him. He was on the phone with Rick Party, and it was broken up into different parts. So without further...
Broken up into different parts, just like Storms. This is not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. His are broken apart because hers are broken apart because he stole from her. Why his ain't all? Why folk come all of his ain't just put together? Why? And then he super chop it up like he do every other video. Chop the one video into 50 different pieces just to keep dropping them for views. He puts up parts. And y'all know he's a clip queen. So he ain't putting up 5-minute videos of the 15-minute conversation. No, he's putting up 15-minute intervals just like her. Like, I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, for you to, it makes complete sense for it to feel edited. Like, this wasn't yours. This doesn't belong to you. This belongs to this one. It belongs to her. So again, let's keep listening. You can believe him if you want to. I don't. He can prove it to me, but other than that, he ain't proved anything.
Further ado, he goes into talking about the emails. At first, they were having a little bit of connection issues. Again, this is not him calling from a Verizon phone. Okay.
What doesn't seem right about, thank you for the super sticker, Raw Creation. What doesn't seem right about it is that it's not authentic. It's edited. Because now it's in people's minds. It's different when you listen to something. Because why would we think that Storm will lie? Oh, why would Storm? I agree. Like, why would he lie? But again, as a content creator, there's plenty of reasons for him to lie. Plenty. There's been content creators that came out here a lot about cancer, dead family, all type of stuff. Content creators that came out here and lied for clout to be viewed, to be clicked. That Rob Kardashian allegedly ODing and whatnot, that wasn't enough for him. Them numbers ain't numbering. And all of us get knocked out of the algorithm, and it's not easy to get back into it. But Storm is supposed to be this. He's supposed to be that. He's a celebrity, doctor, and all of this. That's him, his words. That's him making himself more than what he is instead of just gradually getting there. That's why I F with people like Armand, Mob Radio, Nika Knight, all of them, because they're not faking exclusives. They either have one or they don't. It's that simple. If Nika Knight ain't got no exclusive, she ain't making stuff up. If Jovi Beauty ain't got no exclusive, she ain't gonna just make something up. She's not going to do that. She's authentic. So he is not, and he has been caught time after time lying about exclusives. He still ain't released the Kiki Green exclusive, and he want to make it seem like it got watered down. No, you were lying in it. You didn't believe anything Kiki was saying, so you were pushing what you learned from your mama. You were pushing a truth and stretching it as far as you could. Is what you were doing with the Google Maps and, you know, all of that. Boy, please. You already knew that it was a lie. You already knew that you wasn't feeling it. You already knew, I'm not feeling it. You already knew that. You could just told the girl, and instead you lied to her. And instead you lied to her because he said he couldn't monetize it on here. He's lying. Everything that Kiki said over that she said with him, she said even more with me on my channel. I got full monetization on that video. Boom. Full monetization. There was profanity. The R word was said. All of that. All of that. The M word. All of that was said multiple times. Greenlit. My video was. He said that YouTube would monetize it. He is lying. How? I interviewed the girl. She talked about the same thing. My video greenlit. I'll post a screenshot right now. My video greenlit. But then you say that the same information that Kiki sat down and said with me, he said that YouTube would monetize it. You're lying. That is a bold-faced lie. You tried it. I do survivings. I've dropped all type of information. All type of information. Most of them are green, some of them be yellow, but that YouTube isn't demonetizing me and whatnot for it. Like they're not doing that. They're not demonetizing my, no. You're lying. It's like, yeah, you tried it. Like that's all that is. That's all that is. Shout out to my boo Natasha. She's in the chat. She says, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I thank you for your entire support. Right? No problem. We love you, Natasha. We just hung up from R. Kelly, and I will be doing a live tonight. Oh, yes! This brand new and yes, exclusive. But shout out to my girl, Natasha. Natasha will be live tonight, and I will be over there. Ooh, girl, let me go over here. Ooh, wait, I think I'm already set to all. Okay, where's this happening? Okay, she said we just hung up from R. Kelly, and I will be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Y'all, this is Natasha, the beautiful woman on the screen, the video that we're watching. She says, live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is a brand new and yes, exclusive. Girl, Natasha, girl, I need you to ask R. Kelly if he talks to Storm, girl. Natasha, I need that exclusive. I need you to ask R. Kelly if he talks to any other bloggers. Yes, girl. Guys, so this is her name, y'all, on IG. I am Natasha Simona. Let me okay, we're at the 7-minute mark. Okay, so let me pull this down so y'all can see my girl. Y'all can see my girl. Now this is her IG. Look, let me make it big. Let me make it big. Let me make it big. Now look at the top. I am Natasha Simona. Go over there right now, y'all. All 1,400 of y'all, 1,300 some of y'all. Go over there right now and follow her if you have IG. Please go over there and on YouTube. She has the same name on YouTube. Natasha Simona. Yay. Yes, he said she just subscribed. Good girl. Yeah, y'all get over there. Get her tonight. She's dropping an exclusive at 9 p.m. Y'all know I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there because Natasha, you know if I missed it, it's all right because it's gonna be on Storm Channel tomorrow. Ooh, girl, it's gonna be on Storm Monroe tomorrow. He gonna be over there. That part. That part. He gonna be up. Girl, you know this gonna be on Storm tomorrow, girl. Yeah, you know that. Now, we need to look, y'all. We need to get her exclusive out there first, y'all, before it gets took. Because you know, people around here still putting content in their bra. They take a content and just putting it. They take a content and doing this with it. Girl, they out here stealing. They out here stealing, girl. They out here stealing. Her IG is right. I'm gonna make it bigger right here. This is her IG. It is I am Natasha Natasha Simona. Let me just type it in there. Somebody, let me just hold on. Let me type it in the chat. I am. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay, there we go. So this is her IG. I am Natasha Simona. Okay, go over there to my girl. Get over there right now. Get over there right now. This is her IG. Get over to her IG right now and follow her. Follow her. I love her. I think she is beautiful. I love her voice and the tone of her voice. Now, I know it gives like Wendy Williams tea, but it's still like her to me. It's like, that's just how she speaks. That's just how Wendy speaks. You know, similar, but I don't feel like, because some people, they be trying to make it seem like she's copying off of Wendy. I don't feel like she's copying off of her. Some people sound alike, just like some people look alike, some people sound alike. You have a physical doppelganger, sometimes you have a vocal doppelganger. So yeah, so shout out to Natasha Simona, adore her. I think she's beautiful, and she just deserves her credit. That's all. She deserves her credit. Get him on her credit, like that. That's all I'm saying. How you got an exclusive and she did it first? Like, okay, girl. But moving right along, let's go back. We're at the 7-minute mark. 7-minute mark. Okay, now we're just gonna get into some of the call, and then yeah, we're gonna get out of here because I pretty much said everything I gotta say. Yes, shout out to someone. We're gonna be over there to listen to her live. I know I am. Get the likes up, or I'm just gonna end the live right now. Can I please get some likes, please, y'all? It's only 648 likes, and it's almost 1,400 of y'all in here. Can I get some more likes, please? Or I'm gonna just end the live. I'm gonna just quit. I'm just quit. I don't have to do this. I'm just quit. I don't do this. Oh, is it muted? Oh,
On her platform, you can search it yourself. And she said that she had direct contact with someone in the Cook County Jail. That person it has since been released, or they've been forced into retirement, and we'll just leave it at that. So here is R. Kelly right now.
What's up, Rick?
Rob.
How you feel?
Hello?
Hello? Yo. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
How you been, man?
Terrible. What's going on with you? So whenever you're ready, man, just let me know when it's a good time to call.
You free now? I can talk to you now.
That's always good for me. I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got no job or nothing. So,
Right.
you know, anytime is good for me, man. I just don't be having much time, so I got to get straight to points.
Right. So tell me, man, what is it like in there, man? What you've been going through? I mean, people on the outside, they hear.
I'm on mute. Sorry. So Kelly, the reason she didn't say, or R. Kelly didn't say Natasha's name is because Natasha was not speaking to him. Her producer, Rick Party, was speaking to R. Kelly. As you hear, you're gonna hear a male. If you're listening, listen with your ears. Not with this, not with these. Listen with this. That's who she's talking to. My fault. R. Kelly is talking to Rick. Her, Natasha, right in front of you, this woman, why it's her exclusive, because her producer, Rick, who's been friends with R. Kelly for 30 something years, gave her the exclusive phone call. Yes. So that's why would R. Kelly say Natasha's name? That's not who he was talking to. So R. Kelly said storm through, and then he said storm stand because he said storm through. Oh, okay. So R. Kelly also said correctional officer, somebody's name was officer that was on YouTube. Can they go live and say, I just talked to R. Kelly? Do you hear him say officer? Yeah, absolutely. So yes, let's listen with our ears and not our fingers. Keep going, Natasha.
The rumors, they hear all sorts of stuff, but what's real? Like, talk to us.
Well, I'm not going to get into all of that because everybody should obviously know how I feel and what I'm going through. So
right.
That's obvious. The deal is, man, you know, try to put this as quick as I can, man. When I got arrested in 2019,
right,
I was in here, you know, and for the last 2 years, I've been trying to figure out how did my girlfriends flip on me.
So he said girlfriends, just in case y'all didn't hear that, or y'all are probably wondering, he did say girlfriends, plural. And he's saying he's trying to figure out how they flipped on him.
And long story short, a BOP officer.
I saw a lot of people asking, what is a BOP? So that is Federal Bureau of Prisons. So that's an officer on the inside. Okay. So just in case you all are confused, what's a BOP? Bureau of Prisons. So, I mean, listen, I don't know all the terminologies for all the people in jail. Okay. So Bureau of Prisons, the officer got the emails from her email account and sent it over to the blogger Tasha K. That, ladies and gentlemen, is illegal. That's illegal. Well, I don't.
Big illegal. Natasha says I missed a lot too. I missed a lot to respond to. It definitely is. I'm sorry. We are preparing to air the latest phone call from today, 1/6. He spoke to my executive producer. For those who are asking, I appreciate you, Sean, and your supporters. Thank you so much. We appreciate you too. We love Natasha K. We love you, Natasha K. Yeah, because they were sitting over there talking about my girl. Did you see how the Winers and Tasha was over there talking mess about my girl? But that's what I'm saying. If they was over there talking about her, why would R. Kelly want to talk to a Stormisha? Like I just don't get that. He only talking to Rick because he trusts Rick and he's known Rick for years. So why would he talk to a Storm? He don't know you. Like the last time he talked to somebody was Gayle King. The next person he talked to was Rick, which is Natasha's producer. And he go from talking to this man that he's been known for 30 years to talking to somebody he ain't even known 5 minutes. Come on now. And I'm just supposed to just believe that they are okay. Y'all, that's what I say. If y'all want to be gullible, you go right ahead. I'll pass. Shout out to Natasha.
I don't care whether it's R. Kelly or Jane Doe or John Doe. That is illegal. Okay, here we go.
A lot of my legal private phone calls and all my information.
All right.
Off of the TrueView system here.
So that system, that's what the informants on the inside, not the informants, excuse me, the prisoners, when they're emailing, I don't know if anybody has emailed anyone in jail. So they took it off of the internal systems. This BOP officer took it off of the system and sent it to Tasha K.
She did it illegally. It was a disciplinary hearing officer, which is like a judge in the Bureau of Prisons. And she illegally accessed all of my phone calls.
Illegally accessed.
150.
Hold on a minute. Let me run that back. Did y'all hear that? Illegally accessed.
Phone calls and emails 153 times. Illegally.
Right.
153 times. So,
once she did that, she sent it to her own personal Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
After she did that, she gave it to a blogger, Tasha K. This is public news out there.
Right.
People think it's rumors, but it's actually the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a messenger, okay? Shout out to
So Michelle is able to Shay. About to go live. Don't nobody care. Go and do it. Good. Address it because I make you bitches move. I've been making y'all move since how long I've been out here? 2019? Something like that. I make y'all move. You better address it. And you better have the audio too. You better not come for a beige. Just sit there acting like, oh, well, why would I fake it? He says my name. No, we need more. Play the beginning of the phone call. Play him saying bye, Storm. Play him playing that girl. You don't just get to go live and do this. You don't just get to go live and do this. You don't get to yeah, because I make you hoes move. When I tell y'all to jump, y'all say how high. Y'all say how high. Absolutely. You stole it, and if you didn't come forward and prove it, like I said. Now let's get back into Natasha, who he stole this from.
all of you that have no clue what's going on here. I am literally the messenger. This is R. Kelly. We're listening to him talk to Rick Party, the executive producer and radio host. He's the executive producer of my show, the Natasha Simona Sequence. So that is straight from R. Kelly's mouth. You know, everybody has heard other people. You know, I do want to shout out to all of the bloggers and media outlets that have reported on this. You know, whomever you follow for your source. Shout out to everybody. We all have a space here. But nobody has had the direct out of his mouth until now. Hello? And like I said, I'm not.
Nobody had it directly out of his mouth until now. Again, exclusive. But he over there talking about exclusive. How? You gave this woman no credit. You can't say you have an exclusive when you have the same information that she's already dropped. He act like he's sitting over there with information that has not been displayed. You are. Like, what are you doing? Like, if anything, he could have simply just wrote, conversation with R. Kelly, interview with R. Kelly, you know, something like that. This is not an exclusive. It's not. An exclusive is first or only one. You're neither. You want the first to drop this, and you're not the only one. Like you're not. And you know about, he can't convince me that he did not know about Natasha. If I know about Natasha, he should know about Natasha. If I know that Natasha's producer Rick has been having conversations with R. Kelly, and R. Kelly has been spilling all to Rick, just Rick, he should know that too. This is the only other, besides Stormisha coming out with this audio, there is no other place you can hear R. Kelly speak on anything recent. R. Kelly has not spoke since the Gayle King interview. There's no audio, no YouTuber, no nothing. Besides partial recorded jail calls from his team that his team has sent out. Like when he talked about the album and whatnot. That it was just a small clip. It wasn't like an interview or anything like that. He just wanted to get out there. He had nothing to do with the album. He wanted people to know that he had nothing to do with it dropping. But it wasn't like an interview, you know, or nothing like that. It was not. So again, he go from talking to somebody he trusts, like a Rick, who again, 30 years, to talk to a nigga that he ain't even on 5 minutes. The person that he hates, Tasha K, mentored this dude and let me get on the phone with him. What? Like, what? If anything, his team is going to have him refrain from speaking to him at all. R. Kelly still has a team. He still has lawyers. He still has all of that stuff. Like, yeah, they're not going to encourage him to speak to no damn Storm. Like, they're just not going to do that. But I mean, Natasha couldn't even get R. Kelly on the phone. She couldn't even do it. Her producer did so because she doesn't have the rapport nor relationship that her producer Rick shares with R. Kelly, and neither the Storm. Like, but okay, if you want to just believe it, I'm not telling you can't. I don't. That's my opinion.
Here to sway anybody's opinion. I'm hearing it for the, I heard it for the first time on the other side of everybody else. So now it's one of those things where now you can properly piece the puzzle together. I'm not condoning anything. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I just want everybody to listen to this with a clear mind and understanding. We have never, ever heard R. Kelly speak on this until right now. Okay. So I want you all to just listen to it with a clear mind. Aside from what you've heard before, listen to it for what it is out of his mouth. And then now you got to repiece the pieces of the puzzle because this is the first time he's talking. Okay. So let's run that back for a second here. Let's run that. I want you all to hear that again. Oh, in the name of technology, things happen. So hold on one second. I broke it. Hold on, everybody. Technology gets funny, and it stopped. I won't press any buttons, okay? I'll stop pressing buttons.
Sorry.
There you go.
Rob.
Once she did that, she sent it to her own personal Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
After she did that, she gave it to a blogger.
Shout out to Conscious. I love him. I know him and some friends. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to Conscious TV. I adore Conscious. I adore him. Girl, not when it comes to Storm. But Conscious, I love him. Shout out to him. I love Conscious TV. Shout out to Conscious TV.
Tasha K, this is public news out there.
Right.
People think it's rumors, but it's actually the truth.
Mm-hmm.
After that happened, there was a search warrant done, a search warrant executed on this BOP officer, and they found out that it was true that she had did this. But we never got the rest of the information. As far as the investigation they did, there was never a closure on it. If there's no closure on it, then we don't know where that investigation went. But I do know it went this far. Tasha K mentioned that she shared all of that stuff with the parents of government witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
The girls.
Now, I'm going to say this. This is common sense.
Right.
You got 2 or 3 girlfriends that are grown women, and you know, and you messing around, or you giving one attention more than you giving the other one, and they find out, they could become mad and scorned or whatever, depending on how the extent of that extra attention may be given at the time. And when this contraband, which was illegal contraband that the BOP stole and gave to Tasha K, was shown, which Tasha K said on her blog, she showed it to the parents and the witness, government witness. Right then and there, that becomes tampering with those witnesses. And once that person turn on you, you know, no telling what they'll get up and say about you.
Right.
Which in my case was not good things, you know. And it caused devastating outcome. I don't go too deep into it, but that's just the gist of it.
Right.
The bottom line is, if they can infiltrate the system, take my information, my private information that I pay for my phone calls, I pay for my emails, attorney and client privilege and all of that. If they can do that to me, and the system is not right, then they can do it to anybody.
That's what I said. It could do it to anybody, right?
And fair is fair. No, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
And when things like this happen, it's no different than a casino, man. You walk in a casino and you know, just keep it real, and you playing blackjack, and you find out the dealer's hand is bogus.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna switch tables. You're gonna look at the whole thing like it's bullshit.
Right.
You know, you're gonna walk out the casino, and you're gonna demand your money back, but you're not gonna ever go to that casino again because you're gonna think the whole casino is pretty much messed up. It's all because of that one cheat, that one table. So, you know, forgive me if
this call is from a federal prison.
Forgive me if you don't understand that metaphor, but that's how I'm looking at it. You know,
I get it.
My private information was stolen by a BOP officer, professional BOP disciplinary hearing officer, and that's not supposed to be. Another thing's not supposed to be, she's not supposed to scan it and send it to her own personal Gmail. That's illegal.
Right.
Another thing, she's not supposed to give it, share it, or sell it to a blogger. Okay? That's illegal. That blogger is not supposed to share it.
And the blogger he's talking about is Tasha K.
Government witnesses. And what happens to be my case at the present time. And that was in 2019 that this happened, before I was ever gone, before I ever went to trial in New York. Okay? So I didn't find out about it until 2 weeks before my verdict.
Right.
So, which means it should, in my opinion, it should have been stopped until we had an investigation done on, you know, how far.
Sorry. R. Kelly is such an idiot. He's so stupid. They're not going to stop a trial because a blog is getting information from, what is it, GOP, whatever, COP, whatever, correctional, whatever. Yeah, no, they're not. This don't have nothing to do with that. So let's stop a case of trafficking and sleepover minors and let's stop all of that, you know, and because a blogger has this information. So that ain't what you on trial for, sir. So it's like, yeah, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, a bop. Yeah, because a bop. Let's no, idiot. He's just so dumb. I'm like, yeah, no, that don't make sense. No, Tasha, girl, no, girl, he's stupid. Like, brr, duh. No, he's dumb. He's an idiot. He's just stupid. I'm just like, so this has nothing to do with what's going on. This had everything to do with what transpired after you were brought here, and you want everything that you did before you got here put on pause because somebody with a woman with a fade has infiltrated a bop, or a correctional officer that infiltrated a bop. No. In my opinion, I feel like they should have stopped everything. For what? Like, whatever.
Did that information go? Which now I know, 3-4 years later, that it was pretty big and pretty powerful.
So I'm gonna cut it right there. So there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that I wanna clear up here. When he mentions girlfriends in plural, I know everybody's in an uproar. Like, did this man say girlfriends? He did. Listen, he was R. Kelly. He is R. Kelly. Excuse me. And whether he had one girlfriend, 5 girlfriends, 10 girlfriends, they were all of age. Talking about women of consenting age to be there. They have now turned on him, and that's where he was wondering what happened, and that's when everything was coming out that this BOP officer, Bureau of the Prisons, that's an inside worker, went into the system, took the emails from the work system, sent it to her Gmail, and then gave it to Tasha K. Now, whether it was sold, given, how, all of that is alleged, but it was definitely given to Tasha K, who is the blogger, and she then shared it on her platform. Tasha K has said that many, many times on her platform. It is out there. You can go find it yourself in lots of her YouTube videos. So it's there. That all of this is illegal.
No, R. Kelly said that Joycelyn and he are engaged. So he's talking about the other girlfriends. Joycelyn and R. Kelly are engaged. They're still together.
This is illegal. This is tampering with witness evidence, and that's a pivotal part in this case. That I don't know, and that's when he said fair is fair, right? Listen, we're regular people here, right? Let's talk to each other. Fair is fair. If somebody did that to you, how would you feel? Do you understand what I'm saying? And these are personal emails that should.
Correct. Besides parts of it being cut out. So certain words that R. Kelly has, or certain pauses, like he got rid of some of the pauses. So when you hear at times with this audio, to where R. Kelly stops talking and there's a pause because he's thinking, or something like that. Storm just made those closer, and then some points he got rid of some clips of some words. So it's like, if there's a point to where R. Kelly starts a sentence and he only says like 2 or 3 words, he cuts that and then just pulls the next 2 clips closer together, so that it seems as if, like, what you would call a run-on sentence, a run-on conversation, to where the words merge, to where, because he's still talking about the same thing. So it's simple to do. Like, I can literally do it. It's not a problem. I can even just drop a video. That's why I said, do y'all want to talk to Michael Jackson? Do y'all want me to interview Whitney Houston? Because I definitely could. So
not have been sold to this blogger.
Figure out why I had people lying on me on the stand. I couldn't figure it out for years. But when I saw that my phone calls back in 2019 was all over the place, all in the newspaper, and coming out of Tasha K's mouth, and a search warrant was executed on the BOP's officer's laptop computer, and they found that it was criminal activity going on, and that all became real to me as to why I'm in court hearing all of these things being said about me, because people was mad, people was scorned, and that's pretty much all it takes for somebody to get up there and say whatever they want to say about you.
I don't know.
So
sounds like he might have a cold. That was him clearing his throat.
I know it's a lot of bad things being said about me, and all of this, that, and the other has been for the longest, way before I even came in here. I usually don't, lash back out at people, because as a celebrity, as a professional person, you're never perfect. You're not, you do make mistakes in life, but
I agree, and this is part of what Natasha is explaining, because this live right here is about Tasha K. She even titled it that, and again, they're in parts. So R. Kelly's not, seems as if he's not going to rest. Like I said, he wants everybody to go down with him. Tasha K is one of those people. R. Kelly knows that Tasha K broke the law, that Tasha K had access to all of his private information, and she should not have. It's very illegal, and he wants her to pay for that. And that's why I said I'm not against that. I mean, if his attorneys are all over it and they want something to happen, they want charges brought up on Tasha and that Officer A. Who am I to stand? I mean, who am I? You do the crime, do the time.
I know I'm not a monster, none of this stuff, but people seem to, follow social media and the whole nine, and that's just what's going on today. You get words about a person, and one word.
I think since he's no longer fighting this battle, this case, he needs somebody to fight. He needs a target. He needs somebody to take this out on. He's still taking no accountability within the situation. He's in jail in his mind because his ex-teams and the people that used to deal with him are all jealous and pressed. That's why he's in jail. He's not in jail for any other reason. He's in prison again because everybody that was around him are jealous and pressed. That's why, not because he did anything wrong. It's just because he got a bunch of haters. Okay.
Word can just ruin a person's 30-year career in life. I never claimed to be a perfect person or any of that stuff, but I know one thing, and I know this.
Okay, go ahead.
A BOP, disciplinary hearing officer, illegally accessed, stole my private phone calls and showed them to a blogger. How does she even meet the blogger? How did they ever meet? All these things happened. And in result of that, blogger showed it to witnesses. Okay. Now, I don't know law, but I've heard since I've been in here, there's things like that is called witness tampering.
Right.
And you cannot do that. And when you do that, it can and will and has resulted in my devastating outcome. And anybody with common sense would say the same thing.
Right. When I know your time is limited, and you said
This call is from a federal prison.
We all make mistakes. Is there anything? I mean, could be anything that you're sorry for, or something you would never do again.
Now, I want you to notice that while Rick is having this conversation with R. Kelly, unlike Storm, Rick is able to interject. Rick is able to ask R. Kelly questions. And if you listen when Rick is talking, you can still hear static and stuff in the background because R. Kelly is on the phone. And again, those phones are very distorted. One of the sound, the quality is very distorted. You can still hear it. With Storm, you cannot. When Storm talks, you hear nothing but Storm. That is an edit. That means that there is no backdrop. So when you are doing edits and crops, if you're going to do a voiceover, that means that you already have a line track of a vocal note, whether it's talking, singing, rapping, whatever. And then you add another layer on top of that, may add either another vocal or another sound, something like that. So when Storm talks, there's only one line. When Rick is talking to R. Kelly, there's two. So you hear Rick talking and you hear this distortion and the static from in the background, just small, you hear it because R. Kelly isn't saying anything. But when R. Kelly talks, that's why R. Kelly's voice is distorted, because that's not R. Kelly. Again, that's not his real voice. He's on the phone. We sound similar. Then your phone is crisp. Then yeah, the voices are pretty much neck and neck. They're the same. But on a jail phone, the voice is going to sound differently. Now, don't get me wrong. You're still going to be able to tell that it's that person, but it will still sound a little distorted, whatnot, but you can still tell that it's them. So this is authentically R. Kelly on the phone. And when R. Kelly talks, even with the distortion, you can hear him clear. Like it's loud, you could hear him. It's not like you're like, what did he say? You're not feeling that way because he comes in clear. But on Storms, it's more so of like, you kind of got to rewind a couple times because it's more distortion, because it isn't the first time it's been posted. It's a how do I want to say this? Not an overdub, but it's audio that already exists. So the more you use something, the more the sound changes. And with Storm adding his music in the background or whatnot is, so I feel, to throw you off when you're hearing him talk, because the distortion leaves when Storm talks. The distortion shouldn't go anywhere because it's going to be distorted no matter what, because R. Kelly's breathing in the phone's touching his face, you know, and whatnot. So you're going to hear that distortion. It's not, it's the inevitable. But with Storm's, it's not. When Storm talks, it's crystal clear. It shouldn't be. It should be a little distorted because of R. Kelly in the background, overlapping, talking to each other. And then Rick, again, anytime he wants to ask R. Kelly a question, R. Kelly stops talking, listens to Rick, and responds. That does not happen with him and Storm. That does not happen, which is weird. I'm like, well, Waffle come, even when Rick would say certain things, when he would be like, yeah, or it was like, yeah. So in anything like R. Kelly would stop talking. On Storm's audio, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's like when Storm would talk, R. Kelly didn't care. R. Kelly would keep talking. Go listen. R. Kelly would keep talking anytime. Anytime. I don't know who this is on IG deleting messages. Girl, just block me. It's easier. Like, what these fucking weirdos. So, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That is exactly how I look at it. But let's keep listening.
If you could trace back those steps.
There are a million things in my 55 years that I'm sorry for. I'm not going to pick out a million things that I could be sorry for in my life. But I can tell you there's a million things that has nothing to do with this DOT officer doing what she did.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is not me switching the blame. This is me pointing out the truth.
It is exactly him switching the blame. This is why I can't. This is why I can have a conversation with R. Kelly. He is switching the blame. He's done nothing. Again, he's hunting Tasha because he has no enemy right now. His last enemy was like prosecution, you know, and stuff like that going against him. That's all over. That's all over. He's incarcerated now. These appeals and stuff that he's doing, good luck, because he's going to need it. But other than that, he needs an enemy. He needs somebody to blame because he does not want to take accountability himself. So again, what Tasha did was wrong, but so you just coming after her because you need to, because he don't have anybody. Who else is he gonna go after? Who else is he gonna go after? His ex-team and the ex-girlfriends and stuff like that, they don't care. So he doesn't have any power anymore. He only could make them afraid while free because of the enablers, you know, that he had around him. He don't have none of that anymore. So it's just like, tuck your narcissism in, it's showing. Like, that's why the man tried to ask you a question, like, do you feel sorry for anything that you've done? Like, are you responsible for anything that has ever happened to you in life? Like, and then here come R. Kelly, you know. Well, yes or no? Yes or no?
Okay, this is not me saying, oh, R. Kelly is the most perfect guy in the world. But, you know, let me say this, man. If you go into a person's background or their career or the things that they've been through, you know, you'll understand them if you know them personally.
Right.
You know, but at the beginning, the end, the middle of the day, bro, a DOP officer. I really want you to hear that.
I'm listening.
Because you're right, my time is limited.
Okay.
So I would rather spend my time on pointing out where people cheated, where people lied, where people stole, where people made money off my information on my phone calls. They listen to all my phone calls. They're listening now.
Right.
But I don't care because what I'm telling you is public record and it's truth.
Yeah, and no one is, and don't be mean to it's me, Janessa. Don't be mean to her. No, because again, it could be an authentic, like I said, it's easy to prove. It's really easy. If he comes live and he plays the beginning of the conversation and this is a federal call from Robert Kelly and then they just start talking to him and that's it. I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, maybe this is an authentic phone call. I definitely said that. The only person that can truly say that this content was stolen from them is her, is Natasha. She's the only one that can give proof if it was actually stolen, if it's the same audio. Because word for word it does not mean that it's not the same audio. If you are editing things, you can take things and place them where you want. That's what I'm saying. That's why people have to, if you're not an editor or have edited videos and done voiceovers and stuff like that, this isn't like your lane. You know, this is more so just sit back and just let Storm prove it. You know, Storm had an authentic interview with R. Kelly. It's not hard to prove. Very simple. He should have too many receipts. Too many receipts. Him just coming forward verbally saying, I really did talk to him, and motherfuckers going around saying this and that because they jealous. They've been jealous. Okay, girl. Like, okay, girl. Even this woman, Natasha, she's not even sure. Now, she's not saying 100%. She ain't said not one time Storm stole my, she never said that. Not one time has Natasha stated that Storm stole it. What Natasha has stated is that this information that he has sounds extremely familiar. But if you're editing and taking certain things, now if you listen to this audio again, this last like 7 or 8 minutes that we've listened to, R. Kelly has spoken about the same topic over and over, just differently. So for a person to say like, sounds like different conversations, but the same information, no, that's called editing. That's what that's called. Because if I promise you, if I rewind the last 7, 8 minutes of what we just listened to, R. Kelly talks about Tasha K and the GOP multiple times in different ways and how he expresses it. Listen, you can, even in his tone, it's like, because it's a pivot of different conversations. So it's I believe 3 or 4 phone calls. I'm not sure how many phone calls, but it's all the information is being merged and edited, you know, and whatnot. So that's why even Natasha, listening to her herself, can't say, no, that's not mine. That is authentically his. She can't say that. She's just like, like she wondering herself. She's just like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to, we gotta look into this because I don't know. Because again, it's a lot of the same information just being expressed differently. And R. Kelly's vernacular, his demeanor and whatnot, even his voice, you know, changes throughout him talking about this same conversation multiple times, but with Rick, not Storm. And then here's another crazy thing too. If you listen to her audio, all of it, because we're unfortunately not going to, but I would encourage you to go and check it out. I can even go clip it and play the little clip that I want y'all to hear. But in the conversation when Rick is talking to R. Kelly does say Storm. And he does say not the name Storm. He says the word Storm. So again, that's what I'm saying. It's not like in the interview that Rick had with R. Kelly, he never said the word Storm at all. He did. It's just like, that's not enough proof. Like, to just say, and the conversation wasn't from beginning to end. It wasn't. And we didn't get a beginning of the conversation. This is the federal, blah, 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 blah. And at the end, we didn't get a by Storm, by our, we didn't get none of that. Storm didn't say bye, neither did R. Kelly. And the phone didn't just hang up because R. Kelly was still talking. So it's like, why not just...
Okay, so I would rather people, if I got the time to spend with you, I'm not going to sit here talking about Robert Kelly's mistakes and Robert not being a perfect person, because none of us are. I would rather spend my time saying somebody stole my car. Okay, it was a blue car. It was a Benz. This is the license plate.
So, hold on, boom, right here. Hold on, yes, and also R. Kelly refers to a stolen car in the interview too. Don't just pay attention to certain things, sweetie, because there's a lot of people that want me to be reaching so bad. In Storm's interview, R. Kelly states the same thing. It's like, if you steal a car. So it's like literally R. Kelly is like a robot. R. Kelly's talking to everybody and saying the same exact thing. That makes no sense. So like, he's not reading from a script. He's talking. So when you edit something, you edit to how you want it to be, how you want it to sound. You can switch words. I could show you, like literally, like it will blow your mind. If you get really good at it, like me, I've been doing it for a long time. Girl, it'll blow your mind, sweetie. It'll blow your mind. He says Storm over here in the interview with Rick. Was he talking about Storm Monroe? He said it over here too. We gotta figure that out. We gotta figure that out, mama. Because why he said over there? They don't know him. Natasha didn't know Storm until I said something. Rick don't know Storm. They don't know him. If R. Kelly just talked to Storm, again, she got the exclusive. This was 7, almost 8 days ago. Very confused. I'm very confused. And again, what R. Kelly is stating right now in this interview, he says the same thing on Storms. The same thing. The same exact thing. I want you to listen to this right here, and then I want you to go listen to Storm's interview.
Robert Kelly's mistakes and Robert not being a perfect person, because none of us are.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather spend my time saying somebody stole my car. Okay? Mm-hmm. It was a blue car. It was a Benz. This is the license plate. You understand? So they can go find my car.
Same thing he said to Storms. He said the same thing. Go over there. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if it's an exclusive, like, how it's not copy paste. R. Kelly's a little slow. Little piece of downs, little touchdowns. So I mean, he's not gonna like literally, he's not sitting there reading from no script. He's just talking. He's just saying how he feels. Whatnot. So you're again talking to anybody about a conversation, even if it's the same conversation, you're going to talk about it differently every time. You absolutely are. So of course, Storm is not going to have the same interview as her. All of the words, everything the word play, it should be completely different. Now, there's going to be certain things that are the same because the truth doesn't change. But when it comes to just your opinion and giving certain examples and things like that, that does change. It absolutely does. So you're not, and again, R. Kelly ain't running around with no script. So why? Because people have to, and Storm has to explain it too. Why did this woman 8 days ago, almost 8 days ago, have this same audio as you? Like, that doesn't make any sense. It should be completely different. Like, we shouldn't even be able to question it just because Storm's information from her, the information that she got from her producer Steve or Rick, is just so different. It's so different. There's no reason to even try to compare them. It's not. It isn't. Girl, right? Somebody called me. Girl, we're gonna listen a little bit more of this, and then is she live? Hold on, let me look. Is she live? Is she live? Hold on, let me see when she's going live. When is she? Okay, there's her shows that are already done. Let me go to her post. What is this post? Okay, because I think she's about to go live, and I do not want to miss this. So I want y'all to go over there, turn your notifications on for Natasha Simona, and we are going to listen to her when she goes live. Yes, Storm is stealing from Black women. He absolutely is. Yes. He absolutely is stealing from Black women. He absolutely is. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, unless he can prove otherwise. Other than that, you're stealing from Black women. 9 p.m. Okay. You're stealing from Black women, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned. Y'all say everybody going live. I'm messy. Like, it is what it is. Are you not entertained? Are y'all not entertained? And if I'm wrong, so if I'm wrong, so I'll admit it on Station Head. But I feel like I'm right. I do. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. No, just kidding. But yes, it is what it is. I kicked it off. It is what it is. Like, yeah. So yeah, her flip. Like, I mean, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. I'm not coming for lying to y'all and nothing like that. I'm coming for showing you why I think this. Why let me show you this. Look there. I hit her up. I sent her this. I told her blah blah blah. Like, I'm not just making up stuff. I'm telling you the truth. From what I know, this is my truth. I think he stole this from her. It's just my opinion. Like, why are we so mad? We're just so mad, girl. As far as I'm concerned, he a thief. And Natasha deserves her credit. Yes. Natasha deserves her credit because her and Rick are over there doing their thing. All right. All of these people that have been reporting on R. Kelly and doing commentary on R. Kelly. And why would he skip all of those people to go to a Stormisha? But okay, girl. The person he hates right now birthed this nigga, but let's have a conversation. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. But that's my commentary. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And it is what it is. I don't care who mad, who gonna check me. Who gonna check me? That's what I want to know. Her IG is I am Natasha Simona. And Simona is Simona. I am Natasha Simona. So make sure y'all go check her out. She'll be live tonight with another exclusive phone call from R. Kelly. Exclusive phone call from R. Kelly. So I'm guessing that Storm gonna have the same one tomorrow, just different wording. Just he gonna take 2-3 words that he didn't say over there and get it. I guess. So I guess we'll see. I believe she's going live on IG, right? Yeah, hold on. Let me check. Let me check her YouTube. I can check. Let me check, because he over here stealing from a whole black woman, which that's a damn shame. It's like you could have gave this woman her credit. Yes, it's on IG, because she doesn't have a live scheduled or anything over here for YouTube. So yes, on IG. So yeah, make sure y'all go. Let me put her IG back up on the screen. This is her IG. I am Natasha Simona. Is her IG. So y'all go over there and check out. Thank you, Raw Creations, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Yay. So this is it. So y'all go over there and check her out. We'll be over there tonight. I know I'll be over there listening. I hope you guys come and join us. If y'all over there, tell her Sean sent you. Drop some flames. Say Sean sent you. Until the next show, I love you all. I have to get out of here. Bye.
Fresh, flex, fresh,